Viewer discretion is advised.
Привет, дорогие подписчики и зрители канала, меня зовут Максим. И сегодня мы с вами...
Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm.
И сегодня мы с вами продолжаем проходить Divinity Original Sin, собственно. В прошлой серии я еще немножечко, так сказать, не восстановился после отравления. Небольшого такого, скажем так. И поэтому меня рубануло в сон жестко, и пошел я прилег на час. Часов в 6 это было, проснулся в 10. Потом уже не увидел смысла продолжать, потому что утром на работу надо вставать. Поэтому вот то, что я наснимал, это, наверное, 15 минут, по-моему, вышло. То и получилось. Наверное, я не буду никак это обрабатывать. Либо я это выложу, либо это не выложу. Посмотрю по содержанию, что там. Если что-то важное есть там, то выложу. Если нет, то топку. Ну а сейчас мы, собственно, продолжаем. Я не помню, на чем мы остановились, по-моему. Брешь в пространстве времени, это как раз все 15 минут, по-моему, и было, поэтому сейчас мы вернулись. Ну, если честно, не знаю, запустила сейчас игру через силу, потому что вроде как ты сидишь перед компьютером, а играть-то ни во что не хочется. Игровая импотенция, походу, меня настигла. И уже даже колесо не спасает ее. Я думал, типа, принудительность заставить себя играть в игры. Я смогу вернуть этот запал. Но компьютерные игры мне уже... ну, как-то уже не приносят этой радости. Старею, может. А может... Не знаю, может быть, что-то меняется мне. Ну, короче, сейчас продолжаем. Продолжаем, ладно.
I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzax, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
В общем, моя главная задача найти убийцу этих Джейк.
So it is, and so it should continue to be. For I suspect his foul murder and the plight of dying time are somehow interconnected. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer spiders are trying to catch. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek.
Ну, наверное, да.
That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way. While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I snuck into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring.
Не поспоришь.
That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name.
Ты правда веришь каждому слову этого Зигзагса?
Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. It is death. It is nothing. I'll not pretend to have all the answers, or that I understand all that is happening here and out there among the stars. but I do know I'd rather err on the side of caution. If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalantly as you and I lays beside the hearths of home.
Зачем еще на убежище?
Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety. But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, save it all too seldomly.
Как ты стал агентом Зигзагса?
I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with him. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories about his travels. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me, the unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now, that includes helping the two of you.
4 of us, вообще-то. 4 of us.
Oh, before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zigzags asked me to give to you.
Давай.
You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin.
Что за близнецу моему?
Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
Пренепременно. Легендарное телепортационное устройство.
What is going on here? First I have to shoo away a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you?
Это всего лишь маленькое недоразумение. Будет о чем рассказать завтра. Очарование 1 вообще.
Little mix-up indeed.
That's what you get for trying.
Out now, if you please. This room is private.
How intolerable it is to think that all the knowledge of the world is being gathered by an imp. A creature that is no more than the result of a demon's bowel movement imbued with the breath of life.
Here.
And yet I am a tad jealous of that jabbering little jester. To know all. It is a consummation devoutly to be wished.
You please. This room is private.
You'll rue the
Don't-
day you lend your trust to anything that is demon-touched. But this particular specimen, it delights in scholarship. A quality. Let us learn, Hunter.
What are you still doing
Unknown
here?
to all time, are you? Leave it to an imp to try to fill our minds with all manner of magical gobbledygook. I'll tell you who you are. Source hunters, members of the most esteemed order in Rivalon. Here to find out and grind out every last speck of dark magic in the realm. There, the enigma is solved.
Away with you!
What are you? You think I'm... No, comrade, you can... I just hope this fancy of yours doesn't interfere with your real job, or...
Out! No, if you please!
Что
This
делать?
room is private. Don't just stand there. Go! Away with you!
Что ты хочешь?
What are you still doing here? Begone! Out! No, if you please! This room is private. Don't just stand there. Go! Away with you! What are you still doing here? Begone! Out! No, if you please! This room is private. Don't just stand there. Go! Away with you!
Да, нам и здесь неплохо.
What are you still doing here? Begone!
Да, Сёныш?
Out! No, if you please! This room is private.
Ладно, давай заберем.
Don't just stand there. Go! Away with you! What are you still doing here? Begone!
Interesting devices, these pygmies among pyramids. They may be small of stature, but their potential is gigantic. You do well to treat them with the utmost care. Perhaps it would even be for the best if you sling them into the reaches of infinity that surround the shelter plane. Better safe than sorry. It is an uncommonly trite thing to say, but it applies to... So I shall. Always remember, Hunter, always. The very moment you are certain you have them in your dueling with demons.
Out! No, if you please! This room is private.
I've got my eyes on the prize.
Don't just stand there. Go! Away with you! Hey! Stop that! What are you still doing here? Begone! Out! No, if you please! This room is private. Don't just stand there. Go! Away with you!
Так, ладно, на чем мы остановились?
a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff. Any takers? Come on, you chickens. Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Well, hello there. Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse has more holes than a slice of this fine almond.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
А в морге мы были?
Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Походу нет.
Hey, stop that!
Я мискликнул, блин.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death? Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't... I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. What about it? Didn't I just say we gave it a respectable send-off? Why are you giving me the third degree? So, what's the bad, sad story? I just can... What about it?
Sigurd's beard, what a find!
Что у нас тут?
Looks like the mortician is rather suspicious about Jake.
What could Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, or Evelyn have to do with it?
Пойдем спросим.
So, what's the bad news? How do you... Ah, the ledger, is it? Fool was I to leave it in the open. Or perhaps I even looked forward to being found out. Well, as you know, I have my suspects in the matter. What would you like to know? Plenty of us shopkeepers entrust the mayor with the spare keys to our businesses, you know. He could have used it to sidle in without a peep, if he were so inclined. Aureus himself paid me a visit the night the body was delivered. Can't see why he'd bothered to go through all that trouble, unless he knew something the rest of us don't. I know it sounds strange suspecting the doctor's apprentice of something so ghoulish as this. It was she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary. And there was something about her that night. Some kind of excitement. Seemed she could barely contain her thoughts. That there was something thrilling about to happen. And this may or may not have anything to do with the whole rigmarole. But her master, Dr. Theleron, bought an old shack of mine, one overtaken by undead, for an exorbitant price considering what he was getting. I never did figure what he wanted it for, but he sure seemed eager. I never saw a widow less distraught at the death of her husband, and I've seen hundreds pass through my parlor. It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched, lured me outside claiming she needed air, before discussing the funeral arrangements. Some accomplice could have sneaked in and grabbed the remains while I was comforting the oh-so-overcome Esmeralda. Sad story. I just consider... So, what's the bad news? That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair, and I certainly plan on making some use of it. So, what's the... That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair, and I certainly plan on making some use of it.
Да ебать, да серьезно нахуй.
So, what's... That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair, and I certainly plan on making some use of it.
Да ебать, да ну нахуй, да как это работает, блять?
So, what's... That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair.
Что за хуйня, блядь? 4 раза подряд, блядь. Да это несерьезно, нахуй. Блядь, и сейчас бумага, нахуй. Охуеть. Ну, конечно, блядь, да это пиздец, да ну нахуй, блядь. Нет подкрутки, блядь, охуеть. 5 раз подряд! 5 раз подряд он под меня. Сейчас будет ножницы, конечно, блядь. Сейчас бумага будет, смотри, блядь. Ну, естественно, нахуй, да что это? Это, блядь, что за хуйня, нахуй? Я в ахуе вообще, блядь. 7 раз подряд, блядь. 8 раз, блять, подряд. 9 раз подряд. 9, сука, раз подряд.
So, what's that gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair.
10 раз подряд. 11 раз, блять, да ну нахуй, да как это работает, блять? Что это за хуйня, блять? Как тут не сейфлодить, блять? Если игра просто, блять, нахуй меня шлет, блять.
So, what's that gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair. And I certainly plan on making some use...
Что, блять, за хуйня вообще, блять?
So, what's that gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair. And I certainly plan on making some use of it.
Ну сейчас-то мне 11 раз подряд, может, повезет. Ну, сейчас надо было кидать ножницы, сейчас вот так. Ебать, 11 раз подряд просто.
You know, I reckon Bertia really didn't get a fair shake in all this, did she? Here, take the money and give it to her. Times are hard enough as they are.
Сука, попасть сложно, блять.
So, what's the bad news? I never imagined myself thanking some strangers for taking my money. But in the end, I reckon you were right. Like I said, I'm sure as sin not the ghoul responsible for snatching that body. Far as I can reckon, your most likely suspects are men.
Блять. Так тела, получается, нет сейчас в могиле, что ли, что? Вот это что кладбище?
Looks like that dog is awfully agitated.
Perhaps he wants to tell us something.
The oldest man in Syciel.
So many
Get off my
dead
grave, you
spirits.
jackanapes.
It's an
Here
honor
lies
to visit
James,
the
as
fallen.
usual, the filthy
Fallen
filler.
have no use for honor.
Rest in peace, darling.
Their days
Will
are
the
past.
Here lies Syciel pine. Please do not disturb.
Джейка как нашего звать?
Waste them on
Вот он, Джейк.
Here lies Jake.
I don't
Please
have the
do not
right tool
disturb.
for digging.
Here lies David, who ran from the Reaper. You'll never catch me alive. Nemris, master of
Peace be
philosophy.
with you, traveller. I once lived a prosperous life. Lorne never recovered from the loss. She were killed like...
In memory of Loni, death lies on her like
Ah,
an
вот лопата.
untimely frost upon the sweetest flower
Rest in
of
peace,
all the
darling.
field.
Ну блин, братан, я не понимаю, что ты говоришь. Что ты?
This dog we met, how true a creature he is. Animals, dog and deer, elk and eagle. This kind, this trusty beast. He is man's best friend, though man does not deserve one. Wise words, I know. In the animal kingdom, this dog.
Да, это я уже
What is
читал.
this? That's not Jake.
It's a rotting sheep's corpse. It seems someone snatched Jake's body.
Похоже, кто-то и правда стащил тело.
Rest in peace, darling.
Давай у мэра сначала спросим, что за дела. Что, оделась уже?
Fancy that. A source hunter barging in when the lady of the house is fully dressed. Who could have fathomed such a thing?
Ну да.
Meow.
Ничего себе.
Hello again, adventurer. I hope you wiped those muddy boots on your way. Me? I live alone here in town. Oh, he's always been something of a rascal. Calling it for my part, I encouraged him to join the Legion. That band of... I don't even know what to call them. Well, they're his heroes.
What? Oh, it's you! What news? Maxine? What in heaven's name are you? Oh, I spent months trying to teach that worthless hound how to fetch, and I've always been more fond of cats myself. Jake? Murdered, you say? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Now I remember. Well, I'm sure the facts will prove me innocent. Keep investigating. You'll see for yourselves in time.
Я не знаю, кого мог убить этот старый. Деменция жесткая.
Well, Mayor Cecil will be happy to see the likes of a source hunter.
Welcome back, Source.
Смиральда.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter. I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor, like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger. Starstone? I've never heard of such a thing. Dear Jake had a mineral collection, yes. As far as I knew, it was one of his pastimes, nothing more. Do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Something that may have gotten him into trouble? Oh, this is all too much. I feel like I'm drifting from nightmare into nightmare.
She seems to be quite adamant about her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Ну, не похоже, что она что-то знает. Эту отпустили, походу.
Can you spare a coin? One coin, or may the soul of Astarte smile.
You don't think
expected, do you?
Sorry, son.
Any real damage? Joking. I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the drill. That is all that.
Oh, what now? Oh, still not finished with that sorry matter? It was stolen? Gods, what a fool that Roberts is! Taking a bribe in beleaguered old Sicil. Ah, what was he going to do with that gold? Buy the largest kipper in the land? He has a lot to answer for, but not as much as the one that did the bribing in the first place. Guess your mission is pretty clear, isn't it? Off you go to find this munificent body snatcher. You dare stand here and accuse me of involvement in this?
You,
again. Do feel free to depart from Sicil at your earliest convenience. Yes. Discovered anything? It was stolen? Yes, yes. Well, I assume it hasn't crawled back to its grave. Evelyn? Master Theriron's apprentice? Nice lass, huh? You suspect the mayor? Dear me, you couldn't be further from the mark if you lay the blame on a paraplegic cow. Well, have you found any incriminating evidence against it was stolen? Yes, yes. Well, I assume it hasn't crawled back to its grave. Whom would you have the Legion arrest?
За что арестовал? За взятку?
If you must. Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat.
Ready to advance, ready to defend. What can...
Oh, what now? I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know, leader of the Legion in Sicil. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics, it's not as bad as
Ну и что делать?
Sorry, sir.
The face, Furious. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beastly problem.
Chicken, chicken, chicken! Don't let that rooster escape! He's our...
Курис тоже есть право на жизнь?
Yes, let's pardon him. Just look at the little blighter. He doesn't deserve the knife.
Oh, you let my chicken escape? Looks like it's your lucky day, Jack! Now to tell the troops they're getting nothing but the cornbread. Hey, stop that!
Chastisement in 3, 2...
Мисклик. Ошибка.
That doesn't belong to us, you know. Happens to the best of us.
Я хотел поговорить
You
с
again.
поваром.
Come to throw my dinner to the... I'm Chef Maurice, the one and only...
Кастрюлю, блин, своровал. Чуть не арестовали, блин, за кастрюлю.
These doors are open
Ай-яй-яй.
Toasty! Oh, there's my pepper. Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah.
Если честно, я в тупике, я не знаю, что делать. Кто, блин, тело выкопал?
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real.
Мэр, капитан, ученица, Эвелин. Эсмеральда, где это Эвелин?
Ah, come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face, Furious. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly'll be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
Snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
Livestock's got twice the sense and price and soul of the average human, I say.
Foul, dark enchantments.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
In the clear blue sky, don't you? I bet you'd scream havoc if I were to give you a mirror.
Hello again. How can I help? Psst. Mind if we keep our voices down over that set? That room where it happened. She came heavily cloaked. I saw one other figure go. I was startled. By the time I burst it, whoever done it has escaped through the... Councillor Jake. That poor man. I knew too much about his affairs, you know. Esmeralda's longest-standing lover has the audacity to remain lodged at this very inn, you know. He's called the Duke of Ferrell.
Greetings, traveller, and may the Immaculate Conduit's myriad blessings comfort and cradle you. Tell me, have you yet heard the revelation? You mean you haven't heard? Steel yourself, friend, for your mortal spirit could be forever transformed from this moment forth by following her instructions and becoming initiated into the one way we can... For this hallowed information, you must seek an immaculate chapel. There, among her followers and friends, she came from on high. She showed us that injury and malady need not mark the end of life. Go on the path to the right.
He should be so lucky as to be defeated by Alistair the Great.
They say he's
The hunters go stalking in the night. Ah, you have come. Yes, that is most satisfactory. Begone, brittle mask of age. Hear me now. The game, yes! A game of blood and brutality. Of the elves of Gandavum. They lived in peace. Oh, yes. But one night, when the moon all undone, every last one of us, except for me, like the Midnight Rambler. I may be frail, a withered grey, but the wealth of kings is mine. Countless assassins have ministered to the vengeance that I have tracked her down by the curse of the spine spear I have. She does not know her ill-shapen sun is setting fast. Color the dusk red, O sword of youth. Bloody the day with the bramble sap that runs through the...
That was quite the radical change we witnessed. I never would have thought that the benign old man we met outside would turn out to be a vengeance-driven aficionado of assassins.
Soon the last will be beaten.
Indeed. Victoria probably doesn't even know about her past.
All hail Grog! All hail his hot
Старика крыша въедет.
instruments.
Так.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you'll met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Oh, careful now. Your head's grown more swollen than saffrons, I dare say.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the northern cave?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough.
Ладно, чё. На сегодня все. Сейчас пойду искать твою Эвелин. Я не знаю, где она. Может, я встречал ее, но я даже не знаю. Ну, просто побегаю, не знаю. Посмотрю, что удастся выяснить. Может, просто так буду ждать на запись. Зачем именно? Короче, на сегодня все. Спасибо за просмотр. Всего хорошего. Пока-пока.